Did you know that I've been so up to my damn ears in bugs that I just watched a particle effect go by on this little screen right here, and I thought it was a bug on my screen, but no, like right there. I'm gesturing at it with my finger that you can't see. I looked at that and I thought, oh, this must be another freaking fly. Anyway, hi everyone, I'm Pysaith. Welcome to Mapocalypse 2026, and today we've got Shar Dundred's map, Path of the Nameless 4B Crimson Night. So let's get into it. As the Temple of Union burns behind them, Duke Valerian Redfist and his army march towards the capital of Salria, intent on cutting off the head of the Dominion and putting an end to their alliance once and for all. Before they could reach it, however, the armies of the Dominion moved out to meet them in the open field, not allowing the hateful Redfist to get anywhere close to their capital. Now the Redfist finds itself facing the leaders and the main bulk of the forces of the Dominion once again, just like during the Second Void War. Because apparently we have to do this again. Once again, we find ourselves facing the Redfist in this place. Once again, we shall triumph. Unlike last time, this will not end the war for Salria, but it will put this matter to rest, once and for all. While I appreciate the warnings you have given us, Flamdus and Zermek, I'm still disturbed by the fact that the Redfist has been able to travel through Salria without our knowledge, all the way to the Temple of Union. We've lost many good friends when they revealed themselves. Their sacrifice must not be in vain. The Redfist will be stopped here, once and for all. Indeed, there are fewer of them than I expected. This army is not weak, but not nearly as powerful as the one we faced in the past. That's probably how they have been able to remain undetected for a while. A larger host would have been much harder to miss. The undead incursion and the Dwarven invasion seem to have caused enough of a diversion for them, but they can hide no longer. Indeed, One Eye, report. We have received word from Petchin. He and Inara have finished the encirclement. The Red Fist is completely surrounded. The Gnolls have also sent forces to aid us in this battle. Humph. So Gran finally remembers that he's meant to be our ally. I'm sure his forces are only here because the Red Fist invaded his island during the war. Pah! Leave Gran to me, Okri. We share a common enemy. For the time being, that will have to be enough. One Eye, send word to all of our forces. Petchin, Inara, and the Gnolls will attack the Red Fist from behind, while we attack them from the front. Tell Frog to get ready for combat. That is all. Flamidus, a word. I have heard about Grafzag. I had expected him to be part of our defenses in the north. Can you tell me why he was at the temple? He needed someone to talk to about Vanessa and everything that had happened. I understand and can sympathize. I just find it puzzling. I can imagine that maybe he found Okri not to be the best listener, and yet... It is just so unlike him to delay his arrival in the north for such a detour. We lost a great warrior and a great friend because of this. I do not blame Grafzag, of course, but I cannot help but wonder. I understand. I was under the impression that there was another reason for his presence that he didn't want to talk about. Zermak mentioned that he had been in the area by chance. Do you know anything about that? No, I did not see him. He must have arrived after the battle was over. It was only after the others had fallen that I ordered a retreat to warn you of this threat. I see. Thank you, Flamidus. That's all I wanted to know. No blame falls upon you, of course. You did the right thing when you retreated. If I may. Of course, please continue. The boy should not be here, Amari. I understand that he wants to, but it is dangerous for him. I agree. I have tried telling him the same, Flamidus. He is just too stubborn. Naturally, I could have ordered him not to accompany us, but I cannot say I don't understand. He wants to face the man who killed his father. As do you not? I'm not here for revenge, Flamidus. I'm here because Redfist and his army are a threat to the dominion of Salaria. My father? It will be justice not just for him, but for everyone the Redfist has slain. Looks like by destroying the temple, we poked right into a hornet's nest. The army of the Dominion is quite massive, Valerian, old friend. They've got us surrounded here. The scouts believe that several forces that were meant to fight the dwarves have been redirected to this position. They're still gathering, but I expect them to attack soon. Then let them come. We will be ready for them. Valerian, I do not believe that it is feasible for us to win this battle. Destroying the temple created martyrs rather than crushing the orcs' unity. This symbolic victory has not been successful at all. You didn't follow me all the way here to abandon me now, did you, Cerados? No, I came here to return you and your daughters to your wife. I didn't come here to die for a war that ended many years ago, old friend. The soldiers of this new redfist may not be the ones I brought with me, Cerados, but I still expect them to fight to their last. I expect no less of myself. As for you, you will keep your promise. Aye, I shall. That is all. Ori, you stay. What is it, father? Why? Why, what? Why are you here? You could be with your sisters. You could be on your way home to your mother. That would have meant abandoning you, father. I could never. You've joined the demons. Edale was manipulated and broke free, apparently. You, however, you joined them voluntarily. I did no such thing. I accepted a hand that was offered to take revenge for you. Unlike 80, I understood that they were trying to use me and made them think they succeeded. Everything took much longer than it should have. Is this the truth, or merely what you made yourself believe? Are you still a child seeking your father's pride? Have your new masters not given you contentment? You should never have attached yourself to me the way you did, Ori. That path has led you dangerously close to your own damnation. If the battle goes badly, if the lines cannot hold, you will leave and return home to your mother. Am I understood? Yes, father. Good. Father, I am sorry. I should have been there. I thought you were... The battle is about to begin. Come, we must be ready. We have received word from Petchin, mistress. We are to attack the redfist from the west, while the Supreme Sudesia and the main bulk of our forces attack them from the east. Let the goblins and the gnolls launch the attack without us. We will prepare for a decisive strike. I will give the order when the time is right. As you wish, mistress. So, Valerian Redfist, you were the one who was hiding under that mask. Let's see what you can do for me before you meet your demise. Main quest supremacy. Only one side can win. Okay, so once again, the Redfist faces Amari and the forces of the Dominion. This time, however, Duke Redfist himself is present for this possibly final battle, and Valerian Redfist intends to overcome all odds and come out victorious of this battle. No matter over how many corpses he must step to reach his goal, he will not stop. Never. Okay, so we have a killed enemies tally up here. Redfist, 0. Previous high score, 0. Yeah, I'm getting a bit of a signal here that maybe we're not supposed to win this one. So, because I seem to recall Shar telling me he was sending me a real bastard of a map, I'm going to examine everything and then reload. Your kill score will increase based on how many enemy units you kill during this mission. Killing heroes gives 5 points, killing summoned units, units owned by Inara, or destroying any structures gives no points. So we've got a big block of Cerados guys. Does Cerados have, like, a mine set up? Yes, he does. So Cerados will cover that flank as long as he can. We've got a mix of our guys and AI guys, which look indistinguishable visually. We started 124 of 100. Now, for anyone who doesn't know... Wait, this is a bounty hunter. Can we train those? Okay, I'm just going to go over the Redfist units for anyone who doesn't know what they are. We've got the Crusader, which has Defend, Critical Strike, and much better stats than a footman while still being only 2 food. We've got the hunter, which is a very above rate ranged unit that can cast searing arrows. We've got the merciless, the most expensive and powerful of the redfist melee units, with command aura, hardened skin, critical strike, and resistant skin. This is the main physical single target attacker. And this is the Conqueror, the AoE melee option, hardened skin, resistant skin, cleaving attack, but lower stats for the most part than the Merciless. We have, in the back, Red Priests, which I don't control. Is there a Red Priest that I actually own?
What do you need? The time has come.
No, but these cast Abolish Magic, Rejuvenation, and Cripple. The Red Fist don't have truly good healing, but that is still a decent heal. We can make Pyromancers, which cast Firebolt, and can empower their attacks to do extra damage, or cast Rain of Fire. And we also have the option of making Catapults and more Golems, which are melee siege units. Now, let's go through our heroes, and also these guys, Bounty Hunters, which have permanent invisibility, good stats, critical strike. We've got 4 heroes today. We've got Valerian Redfist, has the Black Razor. I think that's from a choice I made earlier. Gives 50% attack damage healing and plus 8 damage. We've got the Mask of the Nameless. It gives bonus HP and crit chance. We've got Shockwave, Mana Burn, Feedback, Endless Vigor, increases damage and grants lifesteal. Brother, you have just become Gardon. We've got Frenzy and we've got Firebomb, so he is not the same as last time we saw him. We've got Zalek, has a Pipe of Insight and a Staff that gives Brilliance Aura. Pure value right there. Summon Fire Elemental, which is a rethemed Water Elemental. We've got Rain of Fire, we've got Incinerate, and we've got Fire Golem. Now for Ori Redfist, we've got the Glowing Gem of Power. During her stay in the Lands of the Demons, Ori found several gems with a mysterious magical aura. Experimenting with demonic magic, she combined them into one blood red gem that would increase her own strength. Now she wears it with pride, yet sometimes when she is by herself, she hears weak, faint whispers coming from the gem, and every now and then, Ori decides to listen. So she can summon some imps, which... What are those despicable creatures doing here? They serve your cause, Father, and once they have outlived their usefulness, they die. So those are pretty weak, but they do chaos damage, so they're good for busting buildings. We've got Chain Lightning, we've got Sleep, we've got Thorn's Aura, and we've got Thunderstorm, which is effectively Starfall. Now we have Arbrick Berengar, who has Shockwave, Thunderclap, Command Aura, Bladestorm. I can't believe we're doing this again. How long has it been? 20 years? I'm getting too old for this. You don't get much older than this, Goblin Scum, I assure you. Innovative, really. Alright, time to show you lot what the Dominion's superior industry can do. Okay, so now that we've established a bit about the situation, let's reset and actually play the game. How long do you think this is going to take? Alright, let's turn our music on. And we've got some items on the ground. Orb of Lightning, Sobi Mask. These must be from someone, right? Okay, so we're just going to get, like, hammered from every angle, I assume. Since that's how it went last time. So we have all of our upgrades already. Nothing to do except hotkey our production. How many altars do we have? Well, we have a shitload of barracks and only one altar. That's not gonna do. And do we have any arcane sanctums? Here we go. Okay, so theoretically, right, if we just grab our guys and go for a decapitory strike, we can potentially get rid of one of these factions. Is that an option? I would really like it if that was an option, because that would mean less stuff, or maybe even less angles to defend. So let's grab what we can, while still leaving a reasonable garrison at every angle. Let's turn that music down a little, actually. And let's head out and see if we can do anything. Or if this is all pointless. So we've got some goblins at the top of this ramp. Let's start remembering how miserable fighting mechanical units is. And my front line has completely evaporated, so let's just grab some Crusaders and Merciless. Well, just the Crusaders, I guess. And let's just keep pushing into the Goblin base. We've got the Imps, let's use the Imps, since that's kind of our best anti-building measure at the moment. And this is real production, so maybe we can, in fact, cut off the goblins if we push in deep enough. Or maybe it's just endless goblins all across the map. One way to find out, I suppose. Now we've got some stuff coming at us from below. The gnolls. That seems not promising. Unfortunately, I am being very undisciplined at the moment. Let's see if we can hammer down this barracks. Where did my fire golem go? Let's just rush down at this foundry, see if we can get rid of that. And we are really just fighting under way too many towers right now. But we are cutting apart the goblin units. Let's pull our merciless back to the towers if we can. So I really need to find a way to do, like, permanent damage to these goblins if we can. So over here we've got a huge fight. Cerados is fighting Krog the Cyclops Paladin. Oh, that's cool. It's nice to see the Cyclops again. So we've got a fortress, but it's obviously not mining, so what's up? What's going on here? Hello, Petchin the Mechanic. So glad to see you on this beautiful day. Let's do some spells in the general direction of my enemies. Archers bring down that War Zeppelin. Now I've got the gnolls are pushing hard into my base. Let's see if we can kick them out with all of the garrison from the north. So I want to do as much damage as possible to these goblins, while not losing. Ah, Valerian Redfist. Not a name I expected to hear again. Such a shame you didn't stick with me. You could have come far. I still owe you a lot of pain for trying to use me as you did. I will never be the servant of a greenskin. Oh, but you are, Redfist. A tool. That's all you have always been. That's all you will ever be. A wild beast. So come, beast. Show me your teeth before you die. I shiver in anticipation. Great, cool, awesome. Hi, Inara. So happy to see you. And, oh, Arbrick's taking a lot of damage. We don't have much in the way of healing, though, so I guess we just deal with that. Let's grab some Merciless, and let's get some War Golems. And oh my fucking god, okay. We need to get out of here. I can't fight that. Are you kidding me? We're the redfist. Dragon spam is our canonical weakness. Well, this is my army now. And the imps. But we did mostly solve the goblin problem, I feel like. We killed the hall, we killed the altar. I did not see any workers. Okay, we must have missed something. Oh, we missed... There's an altar over here, so Petchin can come back. I wonder if we can get rid of that altar. By any means. It's so hard to mana burn guys when they don't have mana in the first place. And yeah, the grand war against the gnolls is not going great. Come at me, Redfist. I will bring Amara your head. Maybe your hands too if Zarok isn't too hungry. A beast riding a fellhound. How quaint. Who is whose pet, I wonder? Let me answer for you. You are both Amari's pets, and you will die like the dogs you are. Ha, you're the only rabid dog here, Redfist. Now shut up and fight. There are just too many of them. Forgive me, Father, but I can't stay. Neither can I go home just yet. There's so much still to be done. Farewell. Oh, so Ori just left. Did she leave because she died, or did she leave because she decided to event out? Either way, I guess I just don't have her anymore. Now, on the right side, Cerados is helping me kick the guys out of my base. So that's a big win. Let's grab our new and improved melee group. And now we need hunters. I really need my archery back. We've got archers. And what is in here? Okay. That's cool. I love harpies. They're my favorite. And we've got individual shredder attacking from this direction. That's my favorite enemy unit, individual shredder. I've always said that. So we've got the Blackthorn over here getting absolutely shredded by Cerados' boys. Now, we've got a Wind Witch. We should unget the Wind Witch, I think. In fact, let's push out and see how many gnolls we can kill. Cerados is getting attacked by random Phoenix. I'm sure that won't be a nuisance in his AI's side for the next 10,000 years. And let's blast apart these tower groups to the extent that we can. I do not want this stuff attacking into my rear. Archers, do your job. The Redfist archers actually are good. The Redfist AIs just traditionally don't deploy enough of them, so if we can push in, we can do a lot of damage with these. We've killed 280 enemies so far. That's pretty good. I feel like I have not lost 280 guys yet. Unless we count these, in which case we probably have. Reldray the Enlightened. Hi? World's smartest harpy? New harpy lore? Let's get more hunters. Now let's just take out production. It seems like taking out production is the name of the game here. Because if we take out production, we can win. And Cerados is currently eating rocks. Like, he has enough army to kill that. He just needs to actually use the army. So let's just push into the Dogs of War base. Let's do as much damage as we can. As much damage as readily possible. Let's drop a quick save. And start taking out this summoning circle. Unfortunately, we need to immediately get the hell out of here because we've aggroed Inara. And I don't want to fight her team right now. Shoot that guy to wake him up from sleep. And Fire Golem, you are now the distraction elemental.
Our allies' town is under siege.
Don't engage, don't engage. I don't want to see any of Inara's forces getting hit. Cerados has a huge number of guys, but there is a massive swarm of enemies pushing into his base, so we may need to actually intervene here. Cerados does have a lot of guys, though. And where are our guys congregating? Okay, so we do actually have some red priests now. Let's hotkey these. Fountains? We've had fountains this whole time? Why didn't I pay attention? That is game-changing. That's life-changing. Many good friends and allies fell in our last struggle. It pains me that it has come to this bloodshed, but you are forcing my hand. Prepare to meet your end, invaders. Be silent, orc slave. I will rip you apart and feed you to the dogs. Duke Valerian Redfist the Tyrant. Finally we meet. Last time our forces clashed in this field, you were absent. Now it is time for you yourself to witness the might of the Dominion. We shall emerge victorious, in unity, as one. Spare me your false bravery, orc filth. I will enjoy gutting you and every last member of this futile alliance of yours. I have crushed your unity, now I will crush you too. I had already suspected that you had lost your mind. Why else would you have come here now? You fight a futile war. You don't have the forces to kill all of us. Your war ended 2 decades ago. You should have let go while you still had the chance. But that's enough. It's time for your final battle. Dear God, they've brought out the shield bearers. We're so doomed. Your path of destruction ends here, Tyrant. Unlike you, I will not let vengeance drive my actions, but my father Grofzag will know justice. You are the son of... That means Vanessa, you, an orc with her blood, my blood, you. Aberration, monstrosity, I will rip out your black heart and make you choke on it. So I think we lost this fight. I think it's over. Well, we've given it a fair shot. You're a fast one, aren't you? Can you also fight or just run around in circles? I don't tire so easily, little greenskin. I'll strike you quick and hard, human. You will pay for what you have done at the Temple of Union. Grofzag shall be avenged. You talk too much, greenskin. Here, I've got an axe that'd like to meet your good eye. Catch if you dare. I remember the last man who wore that axe of yours, a great warrior, but he was a broken man by the time he met his end. You are not. Why are you being just as suicidal then? I heard one of your ogres killed my brother. So far, none of them could beat me, little warlock. And you look as if your brittle bones will fall apart before I can even touch them. Your arrogance will be your downfall, a common trait among the redfist, I have noticed. Let me show you what these old bones can do. Move out, destroy the orcs and their allies in the name of the Master. Leave the humans of the redfist alone. Their leader is the Master's mortal champion. Who's what now? Ignore the undead, let them fight the greenskins. Holy, we've got backup! It's a little too late, but we've got backup. Unfortunately, you are missing an ally, but thanks for the help. This is hopeless, Valerian. We cannot win this. Hold your ground, Cerados. The line will hold. Valerian, you're insane. No, there's no way. I'm sorry, Valerian, but it is over. At least I have found my nieces. I know you won't allow yourself to retreat even now. Farewell, old friend. Arbrick, we are leaving. This war is not over. It will never be over. Not as long as I'm still standing. Warriors of the Shadocracy, our leaders may have fallen, but we will honor their memory. We will not give in to despair and hatred. Our brothers and sisters still stand and fight. As one, in unity, we shall strike down the tyrannical rule of Duke Redfist once and for all. Charge. Yeah, rather a lot of people. People in Arcane do not shut up. No one in Arcane has ever stopped talking for any reason.
Town is under siege.
I like that this is our most intact. This and wait, our guys here have been respawning? Oh, cool. I didn't even realize.
Our town is under siege.
Very telling about my strategy that this is the most intact area now.
Build more bombs. Our forces are under attack. Our allies' town is under siege.
Zermac, you can steal the mana, but that just means you'll get the burn. Oh shit, it's the end. Valerian is going to die. Well, if you're not willing to call a rain of fire on your own position, you're not willing to win.
Our allies' town is under attack.
And it looks like Edoras and his guys got completely cleaned up,
Is under siege.
which makes sense. Edoras has 0 aura, despite efforts to the contrary. Zelek is down. Who's going to be the last redfist standing? I think these barracks are the end of the line. Main quest completed. Supremacy. And thus ends our conflict, Redfist, once and for all. You did me a favor during the war. Your actions showed even the more critical elements of my race that change was required. It is unfortunate what you did to the Shadocracy, but time will heal all wounds. Those you have slain will be martyrs, others will take their place. Now then, I have a nation to defend. Let me put an end to your pain, Redfist. You do not hate me. I killed your father. I killed many of your friends and allies, and yet you do not hate me. Not all of us are as weak-minded as you are, Redfist. You let your anger control you. You became a slave to your own emotions. I look at you, and all I see is a man hollowed out by his own hatred. You lost everything you had, not because my father took it, no, because you yourself allowed your hatred to consume it all. You wanted them dead, didn't you? What are you talking about? Are you delirious already? Your father, his right-hand man, the other orc chieftains, one by one they fell while you rose to ever more power. If memory serves, my brother sounded just like you do now. Who also met his demise, did he not? You are talking to a dead man. Why keep lying? Why would I entertain you? I do not owe you anything. You do. I have killed the one who stood in the way of your ascension. Your father. You are delusional if you really think so. I wonder. Who told us where we could find Vanessa and your father? Who left that sealed message for us? A long time ago, you were useful to me because you thrashed around like a wounded animal, Redfist. But do not believe even in your final moment that you can take credit for my rise. You cannot. You accelerated it, nothing more. We are done here. How right you are, my dear Amari. We are done here. Inara, you. What are you going to say? That you gave me everything? That you showered me in gifts and power? That you thought I was drawn to you? You did not actually expect that to be enough, did you? You are smarter than that. Maybe too smart for your own good. Do not worry, my dear Amari. You won't die here. I'm not done with you just yet. You and I still have much work ahead of us. As for you, Redfist, I let you witness this moment for your honesty. But now you have outlived your usefulness. Now then, Amari, let us spend some time together. My champion, how they mistreated you. You deserve better, but worry not. Your war may have ended, but your service has only just begun. Rise. New high score, 577. I'm going to take a shot in the dark here and say that 577, not very good. I bet people are getting like thousands and thousands and clearing this map. But also, Let's see, I just played a 2+ hour map and then another 2+hour map, and the next thing on my list is UEDAIP, and you know what? Go ahead, dear viewer. Beat my score. I'm sure you can. For my part, I'm going to say that it was, well, exactly how the story was going to end if Valerian made the choices he made. Of course, because of the structure of Legacy, nothing that happens here is going to matter. We're going to jump to a different timeline where different things have happened, but I suppose it's revealing to know that Inara was always planning the same thing. Farewell.